Hello, my special friends. There is a reason that you chose and were chosen to participate in the grand unfolding and the great awakening. It is partly due to your insight and strength. What will be beneficial for you now is strengthening and the practice of whatever it is that you excel at. If it is art, then pick up a paintbrush or whatever tool is favorable. If it is a building or music or movement, then include in your days long periods of these things. What this will do is remind you of who you are, your natural abilities, your gifts. In this way, you will strengthen your core and also instill a sense of peace. If it is this peace that is the most necessary now, it will not come from another, but from self. It blossoms within at unexpected moments and grows. The expansion of your personal truth is part of your purpose. You knew this moment would arrive for your drive this incarnation. It is her and it is now. You don't need another to start. The thing that inspires you will calm you as well. And it is your strong and peaceful frequency that is right now needed. It is for this reason that you were advised to stay away from social media. The mechanisms of those venues were created to distract and to weaken you and create a dependence in you. The method to reverse the dependence is found within. It will be different for each of you. You will have to kick the habit of searching for validation, recognition, or approval outside of your own knowing. The truth of you is discovered within. The reason you found your way to these words at this moment is because of choice. You chose to be one of the early adapters and as well were chosen. This is your calling. As you pursue your passions, you will discover strengths and inspiration that you didn't know were there. This will then fortify you and instill a power in your presence. Your light is needed now, and in coming days, your light becomes foundational. You will join together to lay new Earth's foundation, regardless of the physical distance between you. Your light massive, and with the power of intention and the self-actualization, you connect one to another. In this way, you serve the whole of mankind. For you are a beacon meant to shine amazingly throughout the storm so that others may find their way. In this way, you become foundational strongholds, anchors for your new earth. It begins within. Remember, that is all. I saw a grid. It was a grid of light, spanning continents. It was beautiful. It was us. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are completely satisfied with the progress there on Earth, and we are not the only ones who hold this perspective. Those of us who are seeing humanity in the most positive of lights come together and discuss your strengths, the ways you overcome your challenges, your obstacles, and we also discuss all the various ways there still are that we can be of service to you. We experience you as having led many successful campaigns there that have led you to very specific experiences, and we witness you growing spiritually every single time, whether you do or not. We hold a space for you, and we know that you can do this for each other as well. We know that you can see each other's lives as unfolding perfectly because you are spiritually awake. And you know that you are witnessing more than just a person. You are putting your attention on a soul, a consciousness that desires to have a particular type of experience, one that doesn't always match that you wanted for that person. Perhaps you witnessed a person growing up, and you had all of these hopes and dreams for them, and then they went out and lived their own life, did their own thing, and it didn't match at all what you had hoped that person's life to be. You have to let go of that and not only make peace with the person where they are in their lives, but also see all of the potentials, all of the possibilities that are now in front of them. And those potentials include enormous amounts of spiritual growth and evolution. You have the capacity to do this because we have the capacity to do it, and because you are linking up with us from time to time, some of you more than others, we know that you can find that same vibration within yourselves. It is a vibration that is of a higher frequency than just hoping for the best, and certainly it is of a higher frequency than trying to figure out how the person is going to get back on the track that you had envisioned for them. And of course, this envisioning that you do also includes your own life experience. You tell yourself that you want to be when you grow up at a young age, and then when you get older, you have certain goals for yourself as a person who has a career, or as a parent, or as a person who simply helps others. And when your life doesn't go in the same direction that you have envisioned it going, that's the time to get more curious about creation. That's the time when you want to say it is perfect just as it is, even if no one else in your immediate circle is seeing it that way. You must understand what you are powerful creators, and that you create on many different levels of your beingness. Trust that it is always the best case scenario that you are living. Make the most of what you do have and what opportunities to come our way, and relax about all the best, all the rest. Relax and let go, surrender and go with the flow. These are concepts that you hear about all the time, but when it comes to your own life, you all think that you need to work harder, or try harder, or visualize harder. But you do need to let go and trust, and know that the battery is always coming, because you are creating it as an aspect of source energy, and you would never deny yourself one of your creations. Sometimes these creations don't come in the timing you would prefer, and just means you need to relax even more, open up, accept, and focus on being the version of yourself you most want to be in those life circumstances. And that is the way to live a life of a spiritual mastery. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council, and we are pleased to connect with all of you. We are continuously amazed by human beings because you have a capacity within you to do so much good, to care so much, to love so much, and to give so much of yourselves that you can change the world when just a handful of you decide what you want to work towards, something positive, something that will benefit everyone. First, however, a need for that has to arise. What we were saying here is that you all knew you needed to co-create various circumstances in order to show yourselves just how beautiful you could be in a moment. You all want to experience yourselves as a source energy in a physical body, whether you realize it or not. And what is source if not unconditional love? Unconditional love means that you will be loved under any and all conditions that you are confronted with in your life. Otherwise, there would not exist the opportunity to be more of who you really are and to be it in more than just theory, and to be it in action. Now you can all take action to demonstrate to yourselves that you are unconditional love in the flesh. You can speak words to the effect you can forgive others. You can send transmissions of healing and of love if there is no action to take on your part. And that is what we see more and more of you doing all the time there on earth. The unsung heroes are living amongst you right now. There are many individuals who do heroic things every single day and don't ask for any compensation. They don't need to make a big deal about it on social media. They don't need to tell a single soul because they know they got the chance to be more of who they really are. That was its own reward. They all exist so that you have the opportunity to rise up and be in love the face of whatever is thrown at you. Now, we understand how hard that is. So we just want to remind you that you are the ones who came up with this idea. You chose to be there whether you realize it or not. And the reason you chose to be there is because you knew you were up to the task, but you also wanted to experience it in action, in the flesh. And once again, we think you are doing a wonderful job, even though you don't do it every single time, even though you still slip and fall. Even the desire, even the intention to be that which you truly are is an enormous step forward for the human collective consciousness, and we are seeing those steps taken every single day. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you.